From the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center in Bethpage, LI Sports Network presents New York Islanders Nassau County High School Hockey League action tonight. Half Hollow Hills and Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. Good evening, everyone. Peter Schwartz along with Vinny Matula. Thanks for joining us here on LI Sports Network. Half Hollow Hills comes in with a record of 8-2. Wantagh Seaford Plainedge comes in with a record of 0-8. And Vinny, when you look at the Hornets, it's an opportunity for them to move into third place all alone in the league. They're 8-2, tied with Valley Stream, Lynbrook, and Sewantica. So a win tonight will move Half Hollow Hills into sole possession of third place. Yeah, absolutely. Good chance for them here today. Continue their winning ways and take care of business. Winners of 4 out of their last 5. They've done well, outscoring opponents 14-2 in their 3-game win streak that they're on right now. So you want to see that continue for them and get into that third place position like you mentioned. And of course you look at Half Hollow Hills and your names like Matthew Gentile and Peter Menexis and Tyler Stouter, and Tyler Cooper, Justin Snader, all those guys, they're loaded with talent up and down their roster. You look at Wantagh Seaford Plainedge, and it has been a rough season for them so far, to say the least. 0-8, they've only scored 16 goals, they've given up 65, but this is why you play the games. You never know what could happen. Exactly, they got a strong goaltender tonight in Kazaza, and we'll see he's going to be tasked with a lot of shots faced. If he can try and steal a game for them, this could be a good opportunity for him to do so. And as far as Hills goes, you mentioned it, Snader scored at least a goal in every game that he's played so far this season. We'll see if that continues tonight, and if the defense of Wantagh Seaford Plainedge can hold their own in this one. And the Kings of Wantagh Seaford Plainedge, they've got a number of players out of the lineup tonight, so they are extremely short-handed going up against Half Hollow Hills. And you would think the first 5 minutes of this game will be a key to see if the Kings can hang around and make this competitive. Yeah, absolutely. It'll definitely be a feeling out process for them, see what they can do and control for their own end, because obviously with the Hornets, the chances are going to come for them. Just a matter of how they can hunker down in their own zone, and if they can play a strong defense in front of their goaltender, that can make the difference in this one. So Wantagh Seaford Plainedge, the Kings are in the gray jerseys with a black and white trim, a la the Los Angeles Kings. And Half Hollow Hills in the visiting black jerseys with the red and white trim. Triple H, not the former wrestler, just 3 H's on front of their jersey. And we are moments away from getting underway. Luke Gutman in goal down to our right for Half Hollow Hills, and as Vinny mentioned, James Casaza in goal for the Kings. Catone behind his own goal, and here come the Hornets across the line. Centering pass in front. They were looking for Snader. Snader's got it at the line. Snader down the slot, fires when he scores! 31 seconds into the game, and it's Justin Snader sneaking down the slot to make it 1-0. Yeah, first shot of the game for the Hornets. No mistake right away. Good pass there before by Menexis trying to get it over the first time. Second time got it over, but not enough stick on the shot, and instead Snader takes it himself, and we got ourselves a 1-0 lead for the Hornets early on. 1-0 Half Hollow Hills. Puck is backhanded in. Goes around to the far side, sent back towards the goal, and Catone makes the save. He holds on. Wantagh Seaford Plainedge has a number 20 out on the ice. There's no number 20 on the roster. Jonathan Lent, according to the website there. Jonathan Lent, number 20. Hornets play it over the boards and out of play. 1 minute and 9 seconds into this first period. A 1-0 lead for Half Hollow Hills on the goal, 31 seconds in by Justin Snyder. Off the draw, Cooper for the Hornets. Plays it near side for Hale. Hale to the far side. Santangelo sent it in. Comes back out to center. Sups lost it. The Hornets back out to center, already with a 1-0 lead. Santangelo into the corner. Backhands one back the other way into the corner. Go, try the clear. Held in. Hale has it taken away. There's a shot, score! On the far side, it's Santangelo. And it's 2-0 Half Hollow Hills.
Yeah, 2 shots, 2 goals for the Hornets here. And it's a loose puck in front. And like you said, Santangelo's gonna find this one through a sea of bodies. No mistake on the quick wrist or glove side. And just about 2 minutes into this one, it's 2-0 Hornets.
Last second change here for the Kings. Gusevic on the draw for Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. Dumping it in is O'Brien. Cooper behind the goal. Slides away from mid-check, up the center of the ice. Gets the center, gains the blue line, stops along the half wall. Now into the corner. Catone in behind the goal. Cooper sends it back down into the corner. Kravitz back the other way. Centering pass deflected off to the near side. Out to the line. Not out. Sent right back in. Slansky holds it back in along the half wall, and Kings get it out to center all the way down. Will come right to the goaltender. Gutman. Slansky again goes down at the line. Pensavecchia leaves it behind his own goal. And the puck is sent to center, but not out. Snyder held it in. Snyder gets it to the slot, no further. And Amante out to center. Side of the net, saved by Gutman. Hale in the corner, fighting for it. Lent. The puck is chipped over to the near side for Racklin. Puck kept in, and shot right on, and Rodriguez took the shot. Gutman made the save. And we'll have a whistle with 11 minutes to go in the first period. Already 2-0 Half Hollow Hills.
Yeah, Kings get their first 2 shots on goal here. Slow and steady, of course. Still plenty of time in this contest, and we'll see if they can chip away at this 1 goal at a time.
Puck played in around the goal. Lent missed it. Goes into the corner. Picked up by Rodriguez. Puck along the half wall, and the Hornets come out to center. Menexis across the line. Menexis centering feet in front. Goes through. Looking for Snyder. Snyder's got it. Top of the slot. Menexis back to Snyder. Out to the line. Racklin sends it towards the goal. It's a save. Rebound. Another save. Snyder behind the goal. Snyder got it back in the slot. Spins around. Gets it to Racklin. Racklin up top. Snyder looking for Hale. And here's a potential breakaway. Back the other way for Wantagh Seaford Plainedge as Lent is able to get to it. Sends it towards the net. Gutman the save. And a loose puck is cleared out to center. Reeder behind the goal, had it taken away. to the near boards. Menexis lost it to Lent. Lent fired it around to the far side. Burns chips it out. And here's Stoddard. Stoddard across the line. Stoddard slush. Fires one wide. Stoddard gets his own rebound. And puck is chipped back out to center. And all the way down. Cedrone lost it. Hornets back the other way. Here's a shot right on. The save made by Casaza. No further play.
Yeah, a little bit more pace coming on here now as we approach the midway portion of this first period. Like we said before, the Kings had a couple shots on goal, and there's still plenty of time in this one. Big draw
They
here,
kind
though.
of settled down, right?
Yeah, exactly. You said it before, too. The first 5 minutes of this game are going to be really telling. Hills had a couple of good chances, and now the Kings have kind of, like you said, settled down, let the game come to them a little bit.
Puck played into the Wantagh Seaford Plainedge zone, shot right back out to the Hornets line and to the goaltender Gutman. Left it behind the goal, down chipped in front, back towards the corner. Cooper behind his own goal. And here come the Hornets trying to get the center, puck knocked away. Here's an opportunity for Gherkin. His shot is a save, the rebound, shot, another save by Catone. That time off Cedrone.
Yeah, good couple of chances here for the Kings. It all starts in the neutral zone with the keep in here at the blue line. Here comes the first shot along that circle. There's one, and once again, strong hockey play here, crashing the net by the Kings and making another save for Gutman.
Puck sent in, fired to the far side. Puck in front. They battle for it, and it's put in. No, they're going to wave it off. Goal is waved off. They said that he got into the crease.
Yeah.
By the way, in that last shot by Wantagh Seaford Plainedge, I think I said save Catone. I apologize, it was Gutman. There's a shot that's deflected into the protective netting. But it is Luke Gutman for Half Hollow Hills, 4-2 last season. Have another good season this year as well. Justin Snyder is the leading goal scorer for Half Hollow Hills. Came into the game with 15. He's got number 16 here tonight. Puck along the near wall. Hale gets it to Racklin, who sends it in behind the goal. Backhander in front by Santangelo, looking for his second of the game. And it's steered away by Casaza. Now the puck sent all the way down, right on. And Gutman left it behind the goal. Racklin tried to get it out. Puck across the crease and out the other way. Kicked at the line by Amante to hold it in. Now the puck finally comes out to center all the way down. This will be an icing on Half Hollow Hills with 7:19 to go in period one.
And for the Kings here, especially early on and being down 2-0, these are the kind of opportunities you want. Again, it's just an offensive zone faceoff, but you know, you got to start somewhere with them, and this is a good opportunity for them to try and cut this deficit in half.
Amante sent it back in to the corner. Now in behind the goal. Out to the point. Amante sent it back in. Loose puck in the corner. Burns to take it away, out to the line, not out. Amante kept it in, still in. And now finally Half Hollow Hills gets it out to center. Here's Hale. Nizza sends it back into the corner. Resnick for Half Hollow Hills watches the puck get past him out to the line. Cooper holds it in, sends it towards the goal. Now Lent out to center for Half Hollow Hills, for Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. Back in behind the goal. Here's Cooper to center. Cooper has it knocked off his stick, but now the puck played to the far side, kept in. Lent sent the shot right on. Gutman the save. Nizza behind the goal. Now coming up with it is Krennic. Krennic into the corner. Gherkin is there for the Kings. Gets it to the half wall. Now the Kings can regroup in their own end. 5.5 minutes to go in period 1. 2-0 Half Hollow Hills. Lent has it taken away. To center. Snader. Snader. Top of the slot. Fires a shot wide of the mark. Snader gets it back in the corner. Snader gets it into Menexis in the corner. Menexis trying to come out in front. Gets it back up top. Stouter with the shot. It was knocked down. It's a shot by Menexis. Goes wide. Slansky sends it to the half wall for Snader. Now Slansky punches it in behind the goal. Back to play it is Go. Gets it to the line, not out, held in. Into the crease. Puck sent out to the line and out. Pressure there by Half Hollow Hills, but never really got a good scoring opportunity there, but they held on to the puck a lot. Snader behind his own goal. Now comes to center of the ice, sends it up the ice, looking for Menexis. He's gonna go get it in the corner. Menexis takes a bump, comes out the near side. Menexis bumped again. Gets a little help there. Out to the half wall, and it comes out to center for Snader. Half Hollow Hills, the 2-0 lead. A lot of puck possession here. Snader across the line. Snader to the face-off circle. Stops in the corner. Here's Slansky. Sends one to the goal. Tipped by Menexis. Right on, and the save was made by Casaza. Now behind the goal, I think Menexis was thinking a lacrosse move there for a second. Menexis gets it into the corner. Comes out to the line. Stouter sends it back to Menexis. Menexis making a move, still on the puck. Has it taken away by Cedrone. Here's Brendan Go. Across the line. Now the Hornets back the other way. Here's Snader. Snader down the middle, down the slot. Snader coming in, fires one, and a save by Casaza. Out to the line, Slansky can't hold it in.
Long shift here for this Hornets forward group.
Now here is Castellano. Fires a shot, glove save by Casaza, and he holds on.
A little bit of an extended shift there for the Hornets forward group here. You're going to see that's Menexis finally going off. Snader's going to feed his man coming up in the neutral zone here. That's Castellano. We saw a lot of him in the Suffolk County League last year. Good shot, better save there by Casaza.
Out to the line, Racklin sends it towards the goal. Over top the net. Nizza on the far side, sends it around. Racklin sends it back into the corner. Gentile along the half wall, has it taken away. Here's Lent for the Kings. Circles back behind the goal. Bothered by Cuero. Puck to center. Now we've got a whistle. Now we're going to have our first penalty of the game. And it's going to be a hook as a Kings player went down. That was Lent who went down. And it's going to be...
I think it's Wang, yeah.
Benson Wang is going to go 2 minutes for hooking. And after that slow start, Wantagh Seaford Plainedge giving up those 2 quick goals, and they've hung in there. Now they go to the power play.
Yeah, big opportunity for them here. Currently at 8.3%. It's got to improve for them if they want to get some success and get a couple of wins in this season.
Puck is fired out, played with a high stick. And they'll whistle it down there at center ice.
Yeah, because of it, looks like we're going all the way. Yeah, wow. D-zone draw here for the Kings.
Off the high stick, whistle, Racklin sends it towards the net, but it was deflected. Niza whacks it up in the air on the battle there with Rodriguez. Rodriguez tried to send it in deep, couldn't do it. Here's Snyder, across the line for Half Hollow Hills. Fires a shot deflected over top of the net, over the glass into the protective netting. With 123 on the power play, 147 in the period.
And this will mark the second D-zone draw for the Kings coming up here. Obviously, you want to be living in the Hornets zone here, being down just 2, but it's early on in the first, like we've been saying, and you know you got to get it back in the zone here and get some momentum going into this next period of play.
Poirot and Burns on the draw. Kings win it. Played around to the far side. Gherkin tried to get it out, couldn't. Was knocked down. Now he finally backhands it out the center. Stouter sent it back to the Kings line. But playing it there was Roberts. Roberts sends it up towards Lent, too far. Cooper behind his own goal. Cooper plays it up to Gentile. Gentile has it knocked away. Under a minute to go in the power play. There's Gherkin playing it in. Lent to the front of the net. It was open there for a minute. Puck played in the corner. Burns came away with it. There's a shot towards the net. Save, rebound, another save. Luke Gutman made a couple of really good stops there in front to keep the Kings off the board.
Yeah, he sure did, and that's what you want if you're the Kings. Even though you don't get a goal, at least you get a couple shots and you get a little positive energy going into this middle frame here.
28 seconds left on the power play. 50 seconds now in the period. Cooper behind the goal, sends it around the boards. Not out. Kept in by the Kings. Cooper behind his goal again with 15 on the power play for Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. Here's a long pass down the ice for Snyder, who was lurking, shot it wide. Now Stouter pinching in, moving deep, down behind the goal. 23 seconds of the period. Power play is over for the Kings. Cooper plays at center to Snyder. Snyder got so wide open on that breakaway. Sends one, blocker save there by Casaza. Puck around the far side. 2 seconds to go in the period, and 1. Now we've reached the end of the first period with the score. Half Hollow Hills 2, Wantagh Seaford Plainedge nothing on the LI Sports Network. right here in period 2, and the Kings of Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge will go from right to left. Snader across the line. Snader set one towards the goal, goes in behind the net. Into the corner. But played around. Racklin tried to hold it in, he did. Goes in behind the goal. Monte sent it into the corner. Puck in front, there's a loose puck, score! And that was Justin Snader.
That's Snader. He's going to come into your picture right along the left-hand side here. Good pass along the corner. That's Menexes waiting for it. There's your initial shot and save, and there's your rebound, Snader, right there. Beautiful read by him, his second of the game, and it's 3-0 Hills.
So Justin Snader's got 2. Jesse Santangelo has 1. And it's 3-0 Half Hollow Hills here in the second period. Bucking near side, sent to the line, not out. Niza sends it towards the net, but it's deflected back out. Cooper in his own zone. He'll take it back in behind his own goal. Here comes Cooper down the near side. Cooper to center. Slick skating Cooper to the far side. Behind the goal. Centering pass in front. Knocked away. And there's a shot and a save by Casaza, and he holds on.
Good play there by Casaza. Slow things down, get the puck. Really good tracking too. Man coming in from the far side once again. This time they make the adjustment and get the save there.
Well, Cooper looks so good skating there from end to end.
Yeah, he's another one you got to watch, especially that top line, like we said before, Menexes, Snader, and Castellano. You got to worry about Cooper on the back end too.
We'll have icing here on the Kings. 13-19 to go in period 2. And it was early in the first period that did in the Kings, giving up 2 goals, and they give up 1 early here in the second.
Right.
They settled down in that first period. We'll see if they do it again. Stouter, excuse me, that's not Stouter. That was Stouter who sent one towards the goal. And it was deflected. Our view was obstructed there for a moment. I apologize. Puck along the far side. Puck is kicked at the line, held in. Going to chase it down there is Tyler Stouter. Brother Kevin out at the line. There's a centering attempt. That was Santangelo looking for his second goal of the game, but he was denied there by Casaza, and it remains 3-0 with 12:46 to go in period 2. Face off to the right of Casaza. The backhander by Kravitz that went behind the goal, comes out to the line, and here come the Kings for their first goal of the game. Burns into the corner. Puck behind the goal. Burns battling for it there. Centering pass is knocked away to the far side, kept in, now out. And the Kings have to regroup in the neutral zone, and they send it right back in. Round to the far side. Slansky. Now it's Critic coming out to center. Critic to the far side. Ducks his shoulder, gets into the corner. Centering pass is deflected to the near side. And the Kings get it out to center. Stouter picks it up there, and he's offside at the Kings line.
Thing we're noticing too, or at least what I'm noticing for the Kings, is that trying to keep the shifts short. You mentioned it before, a couple of guys out of the lineup, and fatigue is going to assumingly be a factor for them as this game goes on, especially with the Hornets controlling a lot of possession so far in this game. So that's interesting to watch for me as this game goes on.
The Kings are without Joseph Rodentaro. They're also without Nick Razik. Tommy Asaro finishing up his suspension tonight. Justin Roth is out as well, so is Connor Brown. On the Hornets, they chip it in down the far side. Did he get the red line? Yes, he did. So there's no offsides, or no icing. Slansky was in the corner. Puck kept in at the line. Snyder's on it there on the far boards. Bumped. Scrum for the puck. And it comes out to center. Menexis has it there. Here's Menexis. Goes down. Slansky got it to center. And into the corner. Mikey Burns there for the Kings. Has it taken away. Snyder down the slot. Backhand one in. Scores! And that's the hat trick for Justin Snyder. And it's 4-0.
Yes, it's really good anticipation by Snyder in the neutral zone here. You're going to see Burns try to make a move. Good stick here by Snyder. And he finds himself all alone. Here comes the first chance. Kasaza actually gets a piece of this right there, but it finds Snyder's stick once again for the second time. Makes no mistake, and like you said, that's the hat-trick goal, and Hornets now up 4-0 here.
2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second for Half Hollow Hills. They've expanded to a 4-0 lead here in period 2. Poirot sent it into the corner. Out to the line and out. The Hornets with Niza back to play it. Interception at center ice. Gherkin had it taken away. Here's Gentile for Half Hollow Hills. There's a shot right on and a save by Kasaza. A shot by Coiro. Hornets keep it in. Now comes back out to center. Benjamin Racklin. Racklin to the faceoff circle, fires one, whistles around the boards. Niza sent it back in. Goes into the far corner. Here's Coiro in the corner. He sent it around the boards. Coiro gets it back. Out to the line, Niza sends one towards the goal. It's deflected wide. Brandon Reeder in the corner. Sent it behind the goal. The puck comes all the way around, and Niza's got to come back to play it in his own zone. Puck comes out to center. Cedrone tried to push it up the boards. Niza has it for the Hornets. Niza to the line. And it's offsides. They have 2 really slick skating defensemen.
Yeah.
Half Hollow Hills in Niza and Cooper.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable to watch these guys skate up and down the ice from the blue line on.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said before, as far as with Cooper goes, it's just another threat that they have out there. Obviously, their offense has done so well in this game. Cycling.
Santangelo with a shot that's a save by Kasaza. He's looking for his second goal of the game. Here's another shot that's stopped in front. Rebound, another save by Kasaza. No, that went in. And we'll have to see on the rebound, did Santangelo finally get his second of the game that he was looking for?
I believe he did. It's going to pop out in front here, and yep, there it is.
Yeah, it was Santangelo, so it was not a very exuberant celebration, which is why I thought Kasaza made the save.
Same here, yep.
So 5-0 now, Half Hollow Hills. Stouter to Cooper. Now Santangelo looking for the hat trick. To the corner. Centering pass in front. Puck goes off into the corner. Snyder's got the hat trick for Half Hollow Hills. Santangelo's got 2, so they're looking for double hat tricks here tonight.
Just like on our game before, we had dueling hat tricks, Kenny Wright, and then of course Ryan Franks.
Now into the corner, Santangelo. Got it behind the net. Puck sent to the far side. Backhanded towards the line and out, and Cooper's plays it back at center ice. Here's Cooper. Cooper down the center of the ice. Cooper, high slot, fires a shot. Saved by Casaza. Comes to the near side. Santangelo missed it, and it comes all the way out the center. Here's Stouter. To Cooper. Here's Cooper across the line, but he's offsides. Now with 7:02 to go in the second, it remains 5-0, Half Hollow Hills.
And to your point before too, Peter, as far as Cooper goes with his skating, him and, hang on, give me 1 second. It was another one of their forwards too, that's Snader. Yes, they're both Rebels teammates, so they play off one each other too. So they're very smart players, both of them are. And like we've been saying, just more options all around, which is only going to help this Hornets team going forward.
Cross the line, Hornets. Gentile. Puck comes out to the line. Slansky keeps it in. Shot by Racklin. Comes around the other way. Slansky was there. Out to the point, Racklin. Shot goes up over the glass into the protective netting with 6.5 minutes to go in period 2, and it's 5-0 Half Hollow Hills. A game that has been far different than the first game we saw here earlier tonight that went into overtime between won by Massapequa.
Yeah.
Earlier tonight.
If you blinked, if you blinked in that one, you missed a goal for sure, maybe even two.
Puck comes into the crease, comes out to the point, and the Kings are able to regroup. The opening game tonight, Roslyn North Shore East Williston beat Massapequa 7-6 in overtime. Here's Snader, already with 3 goals. Backhands one towards the side of the net. There's a shot saved by Casaza. Kravitz on the shot. We'll look at it again here. Snader, Vinny, has been all over the place tonight.
He sure has. This is a great pass here. You're going to see 1, 2, 3. Look at that. All 4 Kings pretty much go to the man with the puck. He says, I'm just going to give it up to the 4-man Kravitz, and Casaza bails his team out there with a real nice glove save.
Puck comes across to the far side. Diza sends it back towards the goal, and Casaza's got it. That was Cooper that sent it across the ice.
One thing to note here too for the Kings, they've yet to register a shot on goal this period. They had 8 in the first, they have none so far in the second period.
Menexis dances into the corner. It's out to the point for Cooper. Now here's Niza at the right point. Niza sends it towards the goal, deflected, rebound, shot, score! And I want to say, we can see who that was. I think that was Menexis who snuck in there and slid it home.
Yeah, it's going to be similar to their goal earlier on in the period where he's going to creep into the picture. Yeah, there it is right there. Far side, Menexis taps that one home to the wide open net.
Peter Menexis plays for the Royals. Makes it 6-0 Half Hollow Hills. I'm gonna guess there's no mercy rule in high school hockey.
I don't believe so. No, I know Suffolk County, they do have one where if it gets to that point in time, they do run the clock. That usually starts only in the 3rd period, though. I don't believe the case is the same for Nassau, though.
Nizza's shot is saved by Casaza, goes off in the corner. Reeder behind the goal. Out to Niza. His shot right on. Casaza the save, and he holds on. Less than 5 minutes to go in period 2. We mentioned at the top, with a win, Half Hollow Hills would improve to 9-2 and give them 18 points. And they would get within 2 points of both Syosset and Bethpage atop the standings. Syosset's 10-0, Bethpage 10-2, and Syosset beat Bethpage in a head-to-head matchup by a goal.
Yeah, they did, and Half Hollow Hills has yet to play either of those top two teams yet. So this is one instance where the head-to-head matchup is big because they only play each other one time in this league.
Puck into the slot here, behind the goal. Reeder gets it to the half wall. Now to the point. Here's Cooper, sends it over to Niza. Puck played around the other way. Coiro gets it behind the goal. There's a bump behind the net. Puck played to the half wall. Cooper holds it into Coiro. Here's Niza at the point. Spins around. Sends it to the half wall. Here's Coiro moving down the slot. Coiro gets a shot away. Casaza made the save. Now to the near side. Now Niza again with a shot right on, and Casaza makes the save. So Casaza has given up 6 goals, but he's also prevented a number of others. Clear look at that one. And we've got 3.5 minutes to go in period 2.
Yeah, absolutely. 22 saves for him so far. And this one, like we said before, Kings offensively haven't given him much help this period. No shots on goal still as we approach the final 3 minutes of this frame.
Puck played around and out to center. The Hornets go back to play it. Stouter towards the line, deflected. Kings try to get it out to center, and they do. Here's Penzavecchia. Penzavecchia backhands one towards the crease. Goes through. Lent's got it in the corner. Lent gets it back. Fires a shot. Goes over top of the net. Burns battling. Puck comes out to Stouter behind the goal. Stouter. And here's a loose puck. Centering pass in front. Gets right through the crease. Gutman, watch that puck sail across the crease untouched. Sent to the far side. Hornets on it. Man goes down. Snader holds it at the line. Snader will dump it in the corner. Wraps around. Wang gets it out to center. Here come the Kings. Here's Lent, face-off circle, fires one, save by Gutman, goes into the corner. Now up the boards, held in by the Kings. Here's Lent in front, backhand shot, saved by Gutman. Up the near wall. Snader can't get it out, now he does. Snader tries to dipsy-do, has it knocked away from him. And here's Lent again. Lent. Stick handles in front, has it taken away, got it back, goes into the corner, takes a bump from behind. From Solomon, puck played around in the near side. Penzavecchia sent it into the corner. And a little over a minute to go. Here's a steal, a shot, save. Rebound comes across the crease. Gutman made one big save there in front, and then the rebound came across the crease. Now we've got an icing call here on Half Hollow Hills.
And
just over a minute.
Yeah, just like that, the Kings go to 5 shots now in the period here, applying some pressure here these last couple of minutes. Here's one good play at the point. You're going to see a nice keep in here. It's going to lead to the man all alone in front. Gutman up to the task. There it is, the glove save. Still 6-0 here.
Niza tries the near side. Held in by Kasavich. Here's Slansky chasing it down for Half Hollow Hills, beaten to the puck. The Kings get it out to center. Niza sends it cross ice. Racklin along the far wall, gets in behind the goal. Centering pass in front, just misses a black jersey. Here's Slansky with a shot, it's deflected. Turnaround shot, glove save by Cosenza. The shot from the point is another save. Goes into the corner. Comes back out the near side. Out to the line and out. Racklin. Out to center. To Slansky. Slansky trying to backhand it in. Chipped right back out by the Kings. And we're going to have a whistle. And that's the period. So I need to pay attention to that. So we've reached the end of 2 periods of play. We need a horn here. We need a horn here, not a whistle. We need a horn. That would tell me that the period was over. But I'll pay more attention. We played 2 periods. The score after 2. Half Hollow Hills 6, Wantagh Seaford Plainedge nothing on the LI Sports Network. Peter Schwartz, Vinny Matula back at the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center in Bethpage. We head to period 3, Half Hollow Hills with a 6-0 lead over Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. And through the first 2 periods, a lot of the damage done by Half Hollow Hills came in the first couple of minutes of those first 2 periods. So let's see how this 3rd period shakes out. Half Hollow Hills again going right to left here in the 3rd. Pass out to the point. Cooper can't hold it in. And here's Snyder. Gives it to Cooper behind the goal. Here's Benexis, is offsides at the line. .39 seconds into period 3. Half Hollow Hills on cruise control, up 6-0. Puck play to the far side. Snyder had it there. Snyder's got 3 goals tonight for Half Hollow Hills. Jesse Santangelo has 2. Peter Menexes has the 6th. Puck played all the way down. Icing waved off. Snyder back to play. Snyder down the near side. Has it Knocked off his stick momentarily, gets it back, backhands it to the far side. And Kravitz had it knocked away. Coiro. It's almost as if Half Hollow Hills are just playing a big game of keep away right
Yeah,
now.
I was just going to say the same exact thing.
Behind the goal.
Oh, my.
Reeder
Ooh.
bumped his man. Sent back around by Go to the far side. Kept back in. Here's Reeder. Half wall. Up to Racklin. Racklin tries to spin away from the check. Holds it in. And now the Kings are going to get it out to center. Here's Supps. But now here's Racklin for Half Hollow Hills. Fires one off the glove of Cosenza. Goes off into the corner. Reeder on the far side. Here's Lent for the Kings. Lent, stick handles, holds onto it. Into the slot, backhands will just save. What a great save. Loose puck on the doorstep. And again, it's Gutman making two big saves on Lent right in front.
Yeah, when he's been called upon tonight, he's really answered the bell. Look at it. Here you go. There's a second man. He's going to peel away right here. Here's your first save. Here's two sitting at the doorstep. We've seen this earlier on in the game with Hills, how they've scored. There's two. It's actually three saves here, Peter. Wow.
It was two
oh,
by
man.
Lent, and then there was also the shot there by Rodriguez.
Great stuff, yeah.
Keeping this a shutout. Racklin to Stouter. Tries the near side. And chipping it in was Wang. And now Stouter gets it in a little deeper. Puck play to the far side. Here come the Kings with Lent on the half wall. Lent at the line, holds it in barely, gets it down the boards. Lent was waiting for that pass, never got to him. He's got to go back to plate in his own zone. Lent to center. And Cooper takes it for Half Hollow Hills. Wang comes to center. Chips it into the zone. Puck to the near side, picked up here by Gherkin. Has it taken away. Here's a shot that whistles wide by Krennic. The puck comes out to center. Cooper goes back to play. Now Krennic can't get to the puck on the near side, and it's Penzavecchia. Across the line. Muscled off the puck. Cooper behind the goal. And the puck comes out to center. Just a lot of chipping and chasing here by Half Hollow Hills. If they don't have possession, then just chipping it in.
Yeah, don't need to force nothing, especially with such a commanding lead. They've really controlled pace throughout the course of this game, so don't need to force nothing, like I said before. And, you know, you can ride this one out here, and just as long as you're playing smart defensively, that's all that matters going forward.
Here's Cooper. Snyder just standing there in the corner. Back to Cooper. Cooper up the center of the ice. And Gentile sends it to the far side. Gentile look to try to get a deflection on that centering pass. Puck along the near side wall. Here's Snyder at the line. Snyder sends it to the far side. Looking for Stouter. Stouter sends it towards the goal through the crease. Snyder backhanded it towards the net. Deflected, comes out to the line. Hale held it in. Centering pass across the ice through the crease, goes off into the corner. Go has it behind the goal. Sent up the far side all the way down. And this will be icing with 9:21 to go in period 3. 6-0, Half Hollow Hills with the lead. Again, the standings bunched up at different spots. You've got Syosset Bethpage up top Half Hollow Hills can move within 2 points of both of those teams with a win tonight. Valley Stream, Lynbrook, Wantagh, they also have 16 points. And then you've got the cluster of teams that are in that 14 to 12 range.
Yeah. It's important to know for them too. They lost the game to Belmore Merrick earlier on this season, so these points for them that they're getting now over instead of Belmore is huge for them, because again, if it comes down to head-to-head, Belmore has the advantage over them, and that could be the difference for them between being a 4th place team or a 5th place team.
Puck played down the near side. Justin Roberts tried to get it in the zone. He was bumped off the puck. And the Hornets back the other way, centering pass, looking for Santangelo. He's trying to finish off a hat trick. Menexis dances in, fires one wide. Santangelo looking for the hat trick, has it knocked away from him. Out to the point, held in by Racklin. Santangelo behind the goal. Puck played all the way around the far side, Menexis. Menexis sends it in deep to Santangelo. Centering pass, Racklin, top of the circle. His shot's deflected behind the goal. Menexis goes for it. Comes to the far side, Catone. Here's Menexis to the slot. Fires one wide of the mark. Santangelo behind the goal. Into the corner. Here's a shot by Catone that goes wide. Racklin in the corner. Centering pass, deflected right on. And Cosenza made the save, didn't even know it. Santangelo fires a shot that goes into the corner. Menexis into the circle, through the slot. As it knocked away, he gets it along the half wall. To the far side, Niza. Niza, top of the circle. Shot is a save by Cosenza, and it's sent all the way back down. This will be another icing. Now they're going to wave it off. Here's Menexis with some room. Tries to dance, can't get it across the line. Racklin out sends it back in to the far side. Coming up on 7 minutes to go in period 3. Here's Lent across the line. Lent to the face-off circle, fires one that whistles wide. Kept in at the line by Amante, and now sent back out to center. And now the Kings have to go all the way back. Mikey Burns has it behind his goal. Burns to the near side. Got some speed to center, to the line, to the slot. Drop pass, Lent fires one just wide of the mark. Off to the far side, Racklin gathers for Half Hollow Hills. No, Snader, my apologies. Here's Cooper. Cooper behind his own goal. 6:20 and counting. The only drama left at this point, Vinny, is whether or not Half Hollow Hills can hold on for the shutout for Luke Gutman.
Absolutely. He's looked good in the chances that the Kings have had so far in this one. See if that continues in the final 6 here.
Puck played into the corner. Coiro to the far side. Sends it along the wall. Goes in behind the goal. Wraps around and out. And Lent to track it down for the Kings. Beaten to the puck by Snader in the corner. Now Snader sends it around to the far side, gets the return feed. Snader across the line. Sends it to Kravitz. The puck is played into the bench. Another whistle. 5:25 to go in period 3. I mentioned the only drama left was the shutout, but there's also the matter of Santangelo trying to finish off the hat trick.
Yes.
Get double hat tricks for Half Hollow Hills.
See if we could have a second straight game with multiple hat tricks.
Puck in the corner. Battle for it. Stouter was there. The Kings are able to get it out to center. 5 minutes to go in period 3. 6-0 Half Hollow Hills. And the Hornets back the other way. Here's Slansky with a shot, saved by Cosenza into the corner. Slansky goes to get the puck again. There's a battle in front, comes out in front, into the slot, into the crease, and Cosenza is able to hold on. He can't quite get that puck into his glove to give to the official.
Yeah. Save number 30 on the night for him.
Tyler Stouter to take the draw, wins it, out to the point. Racklin shot saved by Cosenza, goes in behind the goal. The far wall, and Sups is able to get it out to center. Come the Kings, trying to break the shutout. Puck comes to Gutman, he holds on, now he drops it in behind the goal. Here's Racklin. Racklin to center with speed. Cross the line. Racklin fires one, it's deflected over the glass into the protective netting for a face-off with 4:12 to go. The Half Hollow Hills, they're trying to score. They're being careful about it, but they're trying to score.
Yeah, it's just being smart about it and not messing around with your own blue line at it, or turning it over in the neutral, like we saw in our last game as well. You got to be smart about the chances you take if you want to preserve that shutout for Catone.
Niza holds it at the line to Hale. Hale lost it at the line. Sent back in. It's a delayed offside. And back to play it there was Gherkin for the Kings. Gherkin sends it to the far side for Cedrone. And now Half Hollow Hills takes it back at center ice. Here's Gentile. Gentile fires one, deflected into the protective netting for a face-off with 3:41 to go. Off the draw, puck sent in behind the net. Hale gave a hit behind the goal. Puck to the line. Cooper holds it in, moves in, sends one towards the net, deflected. Shot was blocked there by Penzavecchia. In front, and the shot goes off into the corner. Hale's got it in the corner. Sends it to the far side, Niza. Here's Cooper. Cooper moving in, deflected in front over top of the net. Gentile got a stick on it, and it just went over the crossbar. Puck sent down. Gutman will play it. Leaves it to Cooper behind the goal. Cooper to Gentile, who had that deflection moments ago. Less than 3 minutes to go. Here's Gentile starting out to Niza. Niza at center. Niza to the face-off circle, fires one, was deflected and into the glove of Cosenza, and he holds on. James Cosenza has done yeoman's work here tonight, even though he's given up 6 goals.
Yeah, not an easy task that he was faced. Like we mentioned earlier, a couple of guys out of the lineup for the Kings tonight makes his job just a little harder.
Up to the line here, Snyder moving in. Snyder to the slot, fires one, saved by Cosenza. In front, shot is cleared. And it was deflected, no icing. Gutman will come out. Now he'll skate back towards his crease as Snyder plays it behind the goal. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Centering, pass up the center of the ice. Missed Catone, right on to Cosenza. He plays it to the far side. The Kings come out to center. Under 2 minutes to go. 1:40 on the clock exactly. Mikey Burns to Amante. Amante just holding it, leaves for Burns. Now Burns comes to center. Falls down. The Nexus chipped it up to Santangelo. Santangelo missing that 3rd goal for the hat trick. And the puck played to center. Into the corner, Burns backhands it towards the crease. Now behind the goal, Stater. Coming up on a minute to go. Lent in the corner. 50 seconds left. The shot by Lent deflected off the glass. Puck played to the line, not out. Burns held it in. And here comes Half Hollow Hills. Here's Stouter from the top of the circle. His shot is deflected off into the corner. Puck is loose in the corner. Stouter still's got it. 23 seconds left. Puck is sent all the way down right to Gutman, and he'll stick handle, and he'll send it down the ice. It's delayed offside. 8 seconds to go, and 5.
They're gonna call this here, yep.
And there's still 5 seconds on the clock, but I think they just blew the whistle to end the game.
They called it, yep.
And that is it. And the final score, Half Hollow Hill 6, Wantagh Seaford Plainedge nothing. And you think about it, the way Half Hollow Hill scored those first 2 goals in seconds in the first period, you thought the score would have wound up being worse than 6-0. But there were times in the game where the Kings really settled down and hung in there. Yeah,
they definitely did. I mean, give credit to Kasaze, made a decent amount of saves, north of 30 tonight, and you know, as for the Hills, they controlled pace for the good portion of this game, especially offensively. And like you said early on, is really where they set the tone and were able to be off and running from there on out.
And with the win, as we mentioned earlier, Half Hollow Hills moves to 18 points, 2 back of Syosset and Bethpage in the Nassau High School Hockey League standings. And that wraps up a night of hockey here in Bethpage. So for Vinny Matula and our entire crew, I'm Peter Schwartz, reminding you our final score, Half Hollow Hills 6, Wantagh Seaford Plainedge nothing. Thanks for watching here on Allied Sports Network.